There's a carriage sign here. Are we in the Amish country now? Wow, 3 crosses. God, from 100 years ago. Oh, Ohio! Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Allahu Akbar. We made it. Basketball going on. Security. So that was Brother Richard McKinney. And Assalamu alaikum, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. We're here outside Islamic Center of Muncie. It's 3:30 p.m. and we are about to say goodbye to Indianapolis. Our next destination is Ohio. So let's say Bismillah. Alright everybody, we are leaving Muncie, Indiana. So this town, let me give you a little bit of history, of American history. This town used to be one of the prime examples of the Rust Belt. So this was also known as Little Detroit back in the days because of its automotive industry. The big names, General Motors, Ford, Chevrolet, all of those guys, they used making cars. But then, as you all know what happened, just like what happened to Detroit, happened to Muncie. And then the mere fact that this community, this city was dependent on it, started collapsing. It hasn't entirely recovered yet, but it is getting back slowly and steadily. And now, the mere fact that we are heading to the deep Midwest, the Rust Belt. The question is, why is it called the Rust Belt? Where a lot of progress took place 100 years ago. Right, a lot of industry, a lot of factory, a lot of manufacturing, all of that happened here. It fueled the US economy. They say that Pennsylvania, Western Pennsylvania, where Pittsburgh is, built the world after World War II because of the steel. So it's the steel industry, especially. All that steel that the Midwest region built, and the fact that when US Steel and all these other companies moved away from this region, the steel started to rust. The region, this belt, started to rust. So Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, parts of western New York, Michigan, all of this has fallen victim to this phenomena. But you can tell that while this part of the region is rusting, the truth is it still has millions of people that live here and millions of people that want to live here because it is making a comeback. That's right, the Midwest is also near one of the biggest, not one of the, actually the biggest source of fresh water in the world, which is also known as the Great Lakes. So Lake Superior, Lake Michigan, Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, all of these lakes, they're great in their size and they're great in their resourcefulness. And the truth is, with climate change and global warming and all of that, this region is the only one that is expected to make it in the future. The western states are under a mega drought that has been going on for more than 20 years. Arizona, I'm sorry to say, but it's going to become inhabitable in the coming decades. And some regions are expected to continue to get hotter and hotter. So the Rust Belt, which has been underestimated, is going to make a comeback. And a lot of people will want to be moving to this region. In terms of Muslims, the work that the Muslims are doing here, the facilities and the masajid they have here, and the history that they already have here, I do not see why Muslims would not want to move back to the Midwest. It is a win-win situation. You got the barakah of nature, and then you have the barakah of the masajid and community. Our next destination, 142 miles to Columbus, Ohio. Today we are entering our next state, which is this great state of Ohio. It has 3 major cities that start with the capital letter C: Cincinnati, Columbus, Dallas, and Cleveland. We are gonna try to make it to all of these cities, inshallah. 2 hours and 13 minutes is the duration. Our major stop tonight is Masjid Noor Islamic Center. That masjid is my dream to visit that masjid. The biggest difference between today and the days before has been that today I am mostly riding on a single lane road. I mean, we are gonna get on the big highway, which is I-70, in around 14 miles. So far, it's mostly rural land and rural areas that are passing through. And I smell a lot of bull. I mean, a lot of cow dung. Strong smells in these rural areas. A lot of greenery though too. I mean, look at this amount of beauty. Beautiful greenery. Wow, corn. 30? Okay, slowing down to 30. Passing by a lot of rural areas. I love how big their yards are. You can't even tell where their yard starts and stops. Mashallah, beautiful weather as well, because it's 88. Okay, we're finally in the 80s. We started off with 110, and then every day, alhamdulillah, has been going down. So we are grateful to Allah for the shade. As you can see, no sunlight. As long as there's no rain, alhamdulillah, there's no super excessive heat warnings. We are happy. Oh, this is all farmland. Oh my god, look at these crops. Thousands and thousands of crops. What is this, crops? It's for sale. Okay. Maybe they're checking my speed, but seems like they just putting out an ad. This is Highway 35, by the way, not I-35. State Highway 35. And honestly, I'm really enjoying the ride. Curvy roads where you can't see the oncoming traffic with a massive truck like that can be very dangerous. Ad from 100 years ago. MashaAllah. I feel like we just got transported to 50 years ago right now. On this intersection. Look at this sign. There's a carriage sign here. Oh my god, I feel like, oh, are we in the Amish country now? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. We are in Amish lands. Alright, let's back up a bit. Oh, are these Amish homes? Alright everybody, we need to talk about where we are. Okay, Indiana, Ohio, parts of Pennsylvania, especially Lancaster County, are home to the major Amish population. Okay, who are the Amish? The Amish, whatever you want to call it. No, they are a group. Okay, there's another sign. The Amish are definitely here. That's the second time a carriage sign has come up. I've never seen that before in my life. So the Amish are a group of people, you know, and they have their different sects. The Mennonites, there's a whole group of people. There's also Quakers, but they're totally different. And these people are famous for not using technology or taking a break from mainstream life, like sending kids to school, taking part in everyday activities that whatever we are used to. So they believe in living off the grid, but they do have homes and they do have everything, so, but they just don't like technology. They don't like using cars. They don't like using phones. They don't like indulging in things like we people do. I mean, let's be honest, we're all addicted to it. So, wow, 3 crosses. Not everyone is, you know, orthodox, ultra conservative, and we're just gonna give up on everybody. There are differences among them as well. So some of them, you know, they go to Walmart, they do their shopping, their life as it was back in the days. They don't believe in all this modern shenanigans. And yes, this is America. And they are super religious. They believe in their own church, their own religious values. Obviously they are shunned by a lot of people, but yeah, I personally am very fascinated by the Amish. It is really amazing to as an immigrant to see that you're in America, right? The most developed, the most modern, the most everything starts from here, then goes to the rest of the world, right? All right, everybody, we're about to get on I-70, and this time it's gonna take us to Dayton, Ohio. I am really craving some coffee right now. Really craving some coffee right now. I cannot tell you how much I'm craving some caffeine in the system, because I want to wake up and smell the coffee. But the truth is, it's already 5 p.m. Whoa, brother. Okay, so it's already 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My time is mountain time, so I'm 2 hours behind, and I'm like, man, it's just 3 p.m. We can get some coffee. Dayton, Columbus, the problem is that East Coast doesn't have good coffee. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the truth. Y'all don't know what coffee is, man. Y'all don't know what a nice coffee that we have in Colorado is, or even in Texas, but not in the East Coast. All you got is Dunkin' and Starbucks, and that doesn't run with me, because I don't run on Dunkin'. Man, I-70 is busy right now. 1 hour and 23 minutes left at our destination, Columbus. Here we come. Fireworks, baby. It's gonna be fireworks when we arrive, but whoa. Welcome back to the highway. Oh, dude, come on, FedEx. Okay, yeah, keep slapping, keep slapping. Yep, I'm feeling it. And oh, Ohio, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, Fi Aman Allah ya Indiana. And say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, Ya Riyasat al-Ohio, Ya Dawlat al-Ohio, Allahu Akbar, we made it. Google, where's welcome to Ohio? I'm in Ohio, right? Where's the welcome? I want to be welcomed. We're about to arrive in the city of Columbus. This is about to happen. We are taking exit 93. This is it, exit 93. North or south? North or south? South. Unlike other Midwest states, I have actually been in Ohio before, and the only city I've been in Ohio is the city of Columbus. And that was 2018 January, 5.5 years ago, when I was leaving Pittsburgh, when I was moving to Texas. This was my first stop, Columbus, Ohio. And now, before we enter Pittsburgh, inshallah, tomorrow, this is my last stop. Who knew, right, that 5.5 years later, we'll be back. And not only me, but all of y'all, mashallah, on a motorcycle. Tricky exits, man. These roundabout exits are always tricky. What? Did I miss it? Oh, I think I missed the... Oh wow, what's going on over here? To Columbus. 3 minutes away from the Masjid. So Ohio state capital, Columbus. We have finally arrived. Allah has given us the opportunity to see this beautiful city, the Masjid in this beautiful city, to make sajda in this beautiful city. What is this brick house? Taking a left turn on Sullivan Avenue. Oh, this is a tricky signal. Traffic is very tricky here. Oh god, this is a very tricky intersection for a motorcyclist. We should move forward a bit so we can get some attention. Alright, let's go. So Masjid Abubakar Siddiq is where we are going right now, mashallah. It is one of the most beautiful masajid here in the Columbus metro area, and I'm super excited to pray Zohar and Asr over here. Almost there, inshallah. 1 minute to go. We should be able to see it now. I think this is it. I think this is it. Yep, this is it. Subhanallah, look at that. Oh, what is going on inside? So many people in the masjid. Allahu Akbar. There seems to be some program going on over here. Subhanallah. Beautiful, beautiful masjid. How do we get in though, is my question. This is it. This is the entrance. Basketball going on, security, and this is it. Subhanallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Ya Masjid Abubakar Asiddiq. Alright, we park right here, inshallah. Oof. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah from Masjid Abubakar Siddiq. To my surprise, this turns out to be a Somali masjid. MashaAllah, the Somali brothers and sisters have done a beautiful job with this amazing masjid. If you don't know, the second biggest population of Somali immigrants and Muslim sisters is in Ohio, after Minneapolis, of course.